All right. Still with us is Ted Nugent. We've got diehard Texan Janine Turner with us. She's an actress and author of Holding Her Head High. And I have somebody else that I want to introduce you to here in a second. First, I want to turn to Janine. You're in Hollywood. When I read today in the Los Angeles Times how these people were idiots, the stuff that was said in the Los Angeles Times about people that just disagree. You're in Hollywood. They have been saying for years that, oh, we're getting slammed, we're getting slammed. What is it like to be a conservative in Hollywood? Are they open-minded?
Well, no, not really. I mean, there are a few of us, but I went out and supported Sarah Palin and McCain during the election. I was doing all this press, and I was working on Friday Night Lights at the time. And, you know, everybody was cordial, but everyone, there were a few Republicans there, but they felt like they had to come tell it to me in secret.
Right.
Like they take me out of the makeup trailer and go, actually, I'm with you, but don't tell anyone.
Yeah. What is the deal with Sarah Palin that they don't understand?
I just think she's too cute.
Too cute?
Yeah, they can't see beyond this facade that she really is a deep person, a very intelligent person, and a great leader. And you know, she's just they can't see beyond it.
I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today, and we were talking about Sarah Palin and the vitriol that is coming out against the Tea Parties and everything else. And it's the same, they're doing the same thing to the Tea Parties, they're doing it to me, they're doing it to Sarah Palin, and that is they're destroying, but I think it's because they don't believe that anyone could actually be sincere. Mm-hmm. You know, they don't actually believe. I mean, I've talked to Sarah Palin. I talked to Sarah Palin on television before anybody else did, before she was picked, and I said, why haven't we found you? Why haven't you run for president?
Yeah.
Because she seems sincere.
Yeah.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I would rather have somebody that is, and I'm not putting Sarah Palin in this, but I'd rather have somebody who's not so accomplished, very, very smart, able to do things, but is sincere and will tell you the truth. America, I want to introduce you to a man that, quite frankly, Joe, I don't know if you ever got my message, but I saw the way they treated you on ABC television, and I was really upset, and I was working for ABC television at the time. Joe Horn, you may remember him. Joe is a guy that, well, you tell the story, Joe. Your neighbor was gone, asked for you to watch the house.
That's correct.
Here in Texas,
yes,
it's a different world in Texas.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And I think you like that.
And thank God for it, okay? I'm a Texan. I love it. I can't help it. I thought what I thought was the right thing to do, and I did it. It's unfortunate that it turned out the way that it did, but that's just the way that it is.
Okay. So what you did, for anybody who doesn't remember, you saw two people break into your neighbor's house, right?
Yes, sir.
And they were stealing things in your neighbor's house. You had 911 on, and you said, I'm going to go stop them. You got to get here. I'm going to stop them. They said, no, don't go out. You stopped them. They came towards you. You shot them.
Yes, sir. That's
right?
Correct.
And
they came towards me. They weren't running away when I shot. Those men came at me.
I saw something today in the national. I saw this in the national press today. There's a new 911 call that is out where a woman is screaming, "You've got to send help! You've got to send help! You've got to send help!" And I looked at the television and I said, "That's why you have a gun in the house." But she said, "You've got to send help! Somebody's at the door coming in." Her husband did have a gun. He shot, and the 911 person said, "Tell your husband to put the gun down." And I thought, what kind of world are we living in where people don't understand that you have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
I got to be honest with you, okay? I'm telling you the truth. When your life is on the line and you take a human life, I wanted to live. Okay? I wanted to live. I was not going to let those two men kill me. And I can assure you, if they'd have got to me, they'd have killed me. Okay? So I shot.
Al, I know that you had a hard time afterwards. It must have played, taking another human life, had to have played mind games with you. I mean, it's not, everything I've heard about you is you're known as the good guy in the block, you're the lovable guy in the block. It had to go against your nature to do it.
I'm probably the most non-violent man you'd ever meet in your life, okay? But sometimes in life something may happen, okay? And you have to do what you have to do.
Joe, I appreciate it.